Hey guys, welcome back to Walls of CCLP1. We left off on Heisenberg uncertainty principle, and I want to say this is nitroglycerin just based on what I see here. Let's take a look and actually see if that's correct or not. I think it is. I believe it is. The top section is pretty much the dead giveaway. If it was just these walls, like these scattered wall placements in this box, and not that top section to be a distinctive factor with nitroglycerin, I think it would have been harder to determine. But yeah, it's nitroglycerin. So let's see what do we got going here. I had to press what's this? I don't know what that block was for, but let's do that, I guess. So I take it this is supposed to be a dodging type of challenge. Oh, it's getting worse. I got one more chip. Where are you at? There you are. Okay. Let's get out of here before it gets worse. Okay, so there's the hint, and I think this is like, what was it called? Daunting Gauntlet from Walls of CCLP4? Aw. I was actually trying to get to the hint, and I failed and won the level. Failed and won the level. You can't say that. You just can't say that. Anyway, that level was pretty cool. I was actually expecting to be a little bit more challenging. I guess that you can kind of make it challenging by pressing red buttons immediately, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. All right, warehouse. Okay. I think I've seen a preview of this before, and I don't remember it too much. I see these blue buttons, and I feel like I shouldn't press those. There's a walker right there. There's no indication of a tank anywhere, but I have to assume there is one somewhere. Okay, how on earth? Wow, what do you do there? Oh, this one's interesting. I had to guide the bug with that one. And I think this one's just a straight up Sokoban. Is it just like that? I think it's just like that. No, it's not. It isn't like that. Okay. Well, since I already failed, let's see what this one's about. Is this? Yeah, it's like this. Huh. Okay, this one's actually a little tricky. Except it's just like that. Okay, so that's how you do that room. How would I go about this one? I'm not really focused on what walls these are yet. By the way, I want to focus on these puzzles first. So it's it's pretty obvious I have to use the walker to press these trap buttons. How to get it to do that is very weird. Well, that's not how you do it. Oh, well, we know what the tank button does. It closes off the toggle doors. Okay. So I want to do this one first. This one seems to be tricky, for a lack of a better word. But considering the size of this room, this can't be this difficult. Like, there's only one way I can get the walker out of this, right? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, so let me push that there. And then I'll do this. Oh, that's not going to, that's not going to work. It's only going to press two of them. Okay, this one's a little tricky. Let's try something like this. Yeah, this one it'll press them all. Okay. So take mental note, that's how you do that room. And then this one was like this. And like that. Fairly simple for what it's worth. And then let's do this one next, because this one I did the obvious approach and it was wrong. So it has to be like that then. But wait. Oh. I think I see it. I think I see it. Okay. You have to do a little bit of shuffling to make this work, but this is legit. I like this puzzle. Alright, that one's done, and now I just got the bug room, which I probably should have done first, or before, but oh well. Now, the weird thing about this actually isn't that weird. Hold on. I can just do that. I feel like that considering these other rooms, I feel like that wasn't intended. But I'll take it. Okay, where do I go? I guess I go up this way. Okay, so we got a long hallway. And this wasn't the right way. Okay. I feel like that probably could have been made a little bit more evident, but we can go this way. Alright. So we have the green key, and we can go straight to the exit, but I saw green doors down here, and I'm starting to believe this is dynamite. So yeah, we can go out here. And there's a lot more. There's some invisible walls. And there's the tank that we were wondering about. There's a yellow key. Okay. Well, I guess let's go in here and get these yellow keys. So I liked this level. This level was pretty cool. It had some pretty interesting little challenges with the blocks and some monster manipulation. I'm glad that they weren't just Sokobans. I mean, they're for the most part they were still Sokoban-ish, but you know, they were really interesting. Okay. So I got one yellow key. I kind of wish this was required, but I see why it wasn't. Oh, these are actually invisible. So, just for the record, this video specifically, I wasn't planning on recording today. It is Wednesday, by the way. I wasn't planning on recording anything today, but JB posted on Discord he was hoping for a WoCCLP1 episode, and, well, his wish is my command, so it's not like I was doing anything. I was just playing a Pokemon ROM hack I've been kind of obsessed with. Well, obsessed is a pretty strong word. Addicted to, I should say. Well, that doesn't really help. But still. Okay. Oh, I actually have to press the toggle button. Well, since I'm out here, the tank won't get pressed, so I can just do that. This is a little excessive for a hint, but I like it. I think it was, yeah, down here. It's an actual empty room with no surprises, or was that the surprise all along? Walls from dynamite. Alright. So, I happen to know that room in particular with the hint was a direct inspiration from, I don't remember what the level was called, but it was from Jeffrey's Walls from Difficulty Switch level. I think it was something with, it had plunge in the title. I know that, but I don't remember the actual name of the level. Or I don't remember it, I should say. Okay, so I take it these four is what links to the walker. And why it's taking so long. Oh, come on. I know it's open. Thank you. Just trying to make me think it was actually not open. Alright. Warehouse is done. I really liked that level. That was really cool. Red, black, and blue. And nice level 60 placement as the reference. Okay. Oh, hello. This is... Oh. Oh, well, don't do that. Okay, this is This is different. Well, I should. Okay, don't press them both at back to back like that. Okay, let's just press one. Do one at a time. This is a very interesting challenge. Okay, finally. Okay, we can go out now. Okay, so let's see what walls we got going on here. I'm not sure. What's over here? A lot of gliders, I see. I don't know. I really don't remember CCLP1's walls like I thought I did. Okay, so I don't know what the goal here is. Do I go through the teleport there? Or do I just have to trial and error it? Okay, the teleport just leads up here. Oh, this actually lets me see the goal of what I'm trying to get those last two chips. So am I... No, I'm not... Well, maybe I am trying to get to this... Oh, hello. Walls from black hole. Well, Oh, well. I had no idea that was there. Okay, well, I see a way I can do it. Actually. So, it's going to go like this, this, and this. Down. If I open this one first... I'm worried I need blue keys for something else. I do need blue keys for something else. Now, what do I need this one for? Do I need them for the exit? I get a blue key at the... I get a blue key right there, so... Is there a way I can collect... Is there a way I can collect more blue keys than what I have? Oh well, let's just try it. I mean, I know this will work. Okay. So now I take it I have to go on the other side and do the same thing but with red doors. Okay, so... That, I know I want to do that. I feel like the path here is a little bit more refined because of the bomb placements. Except, if it goes up like that... Oh, okay. I think I see now. Wait, maybe I don't. Unlock that one. I think I see the path toward a glider. It's gonna go like this, like that, and if I leave this right there, it will do that and go right there. So let's see. Okay, I think that's the path. And then clear that. I hope this one works. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can go see what the ending holds for us. Okay, I have 3 blues and 2 reds. Okay, I see what the 2 reds are for. Oh, hello. Okay, 3 blues, huh? Did I need both of them or just one? I need both of them. Well, I have to, at least I think I have to unlock that one. I don't think I'm going to be able to solve this one on this attempt. In fact, now that this glider's gone, I can collect more blue keys. So let's study this since time's running out. Let's study this. So there was a blue door right there. So if I left the blue door right there and unlocked that one instead. Oh, okay, I see. So unlock that one, it turns around, that one. That's the 3, but you do have to do the trick. You do have to do the trick of going up and getting more blue keys. So you can unlock that one, and then this glider can go that way. And I believe this other glider will just turn around as well and go the same way. Okay. So assuming that's correct, I can kind of already evaluate my thoughts on this level, and this one is, well, you guessed it, legit. You know, I can't say this about a lot of sets, and I think this is the first time I'm ever going to say this about a set I haven't completed. But this has to be one of the most funnest, and I don't know if funnest is a word, but I'm making it a word here. This has to be one of the most enjoyable sets I've ever played. And I'm not even halfway done with it. Like, a lot of these conversions are so well put together that it's like not even just the conversions, but just the levels that were built in these walls. They're all really good. Like the what's the level? Monochopesis or something. The one I played in the last video with the fire and exit aesthetic. That one, you know, was, as I mentioned, probably one of my least favorites in this set, but I still enjoyed it. Okay, so do that. and do that. Let's release you first, just to ensure that this path actually works. Okay. So you went there, and you are going to go this way and make me think I did it wrong, but instead, you actually have to turn it around and get to go where you want to go. Red, black, and blue is complete, and we have hit the 1 million point mark in the set in terms of score. That was so much fun to figure out. The monster guiding paths like that. See, those are the types of map the path concepts. Those are the ones I enjoy the most. If that makes any sense. I mean, technically, it's no different than carving out like a dirt path or a path out of chips or something. But actually using locks and going through the process of elimination to figure out what where the monster is going to go if you remove this one or you don't remove it or if you leave it for later, just stuff like that. Like when keys are thrown into it and locks as well, it makes the puzzle aspect very interesting. And that twist with collecting the double blue key part at in the right side of the level with the 3 blues you're given past the socket, that is such a brilliant twist. Like, I don't know. I thought I was doing the teleport thing wrong or I was busting it in some way, but if that was intended, that's just wow. I can't even express it. Alright, Hamster Tube Cavern. I'm going to play a blue wall level now. So this one is a Sapphire Cavern. I already know this. It uses the placements of all the blue locks and replaces them with blue walls. And this is, of course, a pretty standard decade message inclusion. And I guess this is as good a time as any to kind of discuss something I've been thinking about lately when it comes to decade message levels. In terms of future custom sets, at least for CC1, I'm in a pretty firm opinion that I think we should ditch. I think we should ditch decade message levels, and here's my reasons why. One thing about this game is that MSCC, at least, and I know the original Atari Lynx had decade messages too. But I feel like at this point in time, the game's been out for nearly 30 years, if not more, if not at 30 years, depending on what version of the game you're talking about. I don't think decade messages really hold any significance anymore. Just because they were meant for the MSCC version of the game and the Atari Lynx, and I don't know. It's just, I guess it's like cipher levels and how we kind of ditched that in favor for secret hints. I think decade message levels are just a little bit too expected in level designs now. Like, it feels arbitrary at this point. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, I still do them, but with my newest... Oh, I almost pressed right into that walker. I would have been kind of hurt if that happened. I see why they're here. Okay. Oh, hello. But I'm starting to think with the newest set I'm gonna release, I might not do it actually. Like, if anything, the levels I have for 51, 61, etc., etc., are just pure coincidence placements. Like, they're not actually, they weren't intended to be in those spots. That's just how the level order I have in store for this set is going in mind. You can probably already kind of guess what set this is going to be, or what set I'm actually talking about. You can probably guess what it is, but if not, you will see it here. Oh, give me about another week, and you'll see it. I'm in the process of playtesting it in MS to see how the difficulty order or difficulty well, not the difficulty, but the rating, not rating, the level order I have for it plays out. Okay, I need to go back. I need to go back up there. I don't know how to do that. I want to get right there. I can't from over here, though. So, as far as this level goes, as mentioned, it's Sapphire Cavern. Just turned into a blue wall maze. It's a lot more fitting with a level like this as opposed to something like Jeffrey's Blizzard Bluff level. I think that's what the name of it was. It used the walls of Undefined Fantastic Object from Walls of CCLP4. That's one of the biggest things about this set that I'm noticing already, or since I'm 60 levels into it, it's one of the biggest things I'm noticing is that not a lot of levels kind of copped out into resorting to a blue wall maze. I feel like Walls of CCLP4 did that a tad too much, and that's kind of surprising for me to say because I obviously like blue wall mazes quite a bit more, definitely more than the common chipster. But I feel like that set had a tad too many. With respect to a Walls of set, I feel like it kind of copped out into a few too many blue wall levels. Things like Blue Wall Factory, which I know JB referenced recently. I think that's what Metal Harbor's walls was inspired from. In terms of that level, though, that's understandable because I mean, what can you do with a block and pop-up wall checkerboard aesthetic? I mean, you can't really do much. So that's understandable. And even in the sense of Metal Harbor, that's understandable too. But things like, levels that actually had walls, like Undefined Fantastic Object, those didn't need. I feel like that could have been something completely different. I think that had potential to be something completely outside the realm of blue walls. That's just my opinion, though. But I'm glad that this set hasn't, at least from from what I've played so far, it hasn't resorted to making blue wall levels just because an idea wasn't hit for a specific wall pattern. Like, I think using blue walls sparingly in walls of levels is okay. I mean, I've obviously have done it. I turned some levels into blue wall levels just because I didn't have an idea for it. And the biggest one I can tell you right now is Sands in Time from Walls of CCLP3. That is 100% a lack of an idea. So I made a blue wall level. But yeah. Walls and chips from Sapphire Cavern. Oh, I didn't even notice the chips were in the same spots, too. Wait, where's the exit? I was thinking it was in the same spot. I saw it up here, didn't I? There's the hint. I think it's in the middle. Where is this at? I can't find the exit. There you are. Alright, Hamster Tube Cavern is done. Really fun level. I like the way that converted the template of Sapphire Cavern into a blue wall level. I've mentioned this hundreds of times before. I know Ravage has been considered a Walls of Sapphire Cavern level. It technically is, but it isn't at the same time. But I see why people kind of refer to it as a Walls of Sapphire Cavern level. Also, the level title of this I think is a reference to the Josh L6 level I made called Escape the Hamster Tubes. Since this was a level that's a level I made. So, and since Sapphire Cavern's a level I also made, it kind of tied the level title together. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to end off right here, guys. We're going to start off, well, not really start off, but we're going to continue on to a brand new decade, and starting off with the Splice of Life. This level in particular won't be blind, because this level has a little bit of history related towards me, at least, for this set. And I happen to know this one uses the Walls of Habitat, which is another Tom Patton level that had another Tom Patton level. And, well, Tom Patton doesn't have the friendliest walls to use, and I know this one wasn't easy for JB to work with. So we'll get into that and play this level, and hopefully many more in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And all these levels, they were really fun to play, as always. And we'll see you next time.